Hello, I will be walking you through how I use Jenkins to execute an automated testing framework built with Selenium, TestNG, and Maven. So I've already configured my Jenkins. So I've set up the necessary parameters I need for executing this testing framework. So I'll just go straight to build a job. So this is the item I've created. I called it Selenium Framework. So I'm going to click on it. Then I'm going to build with parameters. So also I've pre-configured some parameters such as the browser name and profile name. So I use testng to manage the executions of my code. So I have various categories in which I want to run this code. So I can run a regression testing. So this basically runs the whole test case in the test suite. Why this test just a particular category. And also for my browsers, I've pre-configured various browsers, so which means I can choose any browser in which I want to run this test framework with, and I can also choose to run this using Chrome headless, which means it's going to run using Chrome without showing the execution on the UI. So I'm going to go with Edge, then run regression, then build. So once I click on build, it's going to execute this job. So it's going to start up the Edge browser. So while that is starting up, I'm going to click on the job to view the console. So clicking on the console, we can basically see the execution. So I believe it's starting up my Edge browser. So my Edge browser is up, and also I'm using test engine. I set this test to run on parallel, so which means various test cases will have their own sessions. So they are going to run on each web browser. So it's why I have like two web browser coming up. So once this execution ends, it's going to close itself, then open another one for another test case. So this is basically a framework to automate a an e-commerce website. Basically, a user sign in, add items to cart, place order, then checkout. So this is what this framework is all about. So I have like various test cases. So I have like about five test cases. So each of these test cases will open up a unique web browser execution. Okay, my test is complete. So I have five test cases and one failure. So this one failure is intentional. So this is one of the test cases that failed. So I implemented extent reports to show me my report. So this is where I have my report. I'm going to open this in Explorer, then open this up. So this is my report. So this is the test case that failed. Upon clicking on it, I can see the details of why it failed. So I use an assertion here. So I was expecting incorrect email or password, but in my code I entered incorrect email password. So this is why it failed, and it also took a screenshot of the session that failed. I There is also a dashboard, to show the distribution. So I have five tests, four passed, then one failed. So this is basically how we can use Jenkins to to run and build our test cases. Thank you.